We are here, ladies and gentlemen. Round number two of the LHSA football playoffs, and things are going to get a little bit more wild this week. That the fact that the top seeds are now playing this week, and teams are in the second round, and it's going to be a big time four-quarter war Friday night everywhere as teams trying to get a big win to establish themselves to Thanksgiving week. As the Opelousas Tigers will be taking on the Bell Chase Cardinals from the cage on Friday night on the Hash It Out Show game of the week. We're here with the head coach of the Opelousas Tigers. We have a coach here that is well known in the state and has been doing a good job as a coach, adjusting from being a player and used to be an LSU Tiger himself. Harry Coleman, how you doing,
I'm
Coach?
good, man. How you doing?
Good, good, good.
So,
Good to have you on, man. And you started your head
mhm.
coaching career over at Peabody, did a real good job, and you've taken the opportunity to coach at a state championship program in Opelousas. And how things have been so far, how's the adjustment and everything? And it seems like the players are really starting to buy in on what you're bringing to the program.
Oh man, things are going good. But that was the biggest adjustment. The kids buying in, to what me and the staff was bringing. As a new staff. They been under the guidance of the previous coach, Coach Zach. So it's hard when kids have love for a coach and then another coach coming in. It's hard to just get them to understand and even listen. So things been going great. Kids starting to buy in, and then we rolling.
Very much understandable. Coach Jimmy Zachary, who led them to a state championship a couple of years ago, but you really came in and understanding not just the fact of how they are a good, consistent program, but the fact of the history that they went through to get where they are. And you're trying to really make sure that they maintain, but not just that, to have still a good all around success
Yes.
over at Opelousas. How has the not just we see the kids really embrace you and the school? How's the community has been embracing you as the head coach?
Oh, just the same, man. They always come to practice, reach out to just to say if I need anything, if I need help with anything, cutting the practice field, painting the practice field type of deal. Man, they show good, signs of support. They show up to the games. They're loud, they're rowdy, as you need on a Friday night.
Very much agreed. I know they're going to show up this week coming up on the road. Let's talk a little bit about your Opelousas Tigers. You came off of a 13-0 playoff win.
Mhm.
Tell us about the win and the performance and how you guys stepped up, especially defensively, to get the job done.
Like I said, I want to give a big shout out to my defensive coordinator, Tremaine Lightfoot. Like our first year coaching together, but he put together a great game plan and kept revolve the scoreboard, man. The guys brought into the game plan. They flew around. They made tackles. They played their assignments, and they just played hard.
I know you're going to be expecting them to take it up another notch. You go on the
Mhm.
road at Bell Chase. You've been looking at film. What has been how has been the process and the preparation this week, but not just that. What do we expect Friday, and what did you see in Bell Chase this week that has your team locked in,
Um,
and at the same time the kids taking a little bit serious, not just that, more serious than anything else, knowing that okay, this is a top three seed, and we got to really play ball.
um, we saw it Sunday when we met Sunday after church, and we just came in and we watched the film, trying to get an understanding of who the team we was going to play. And the first thing that pops up on the screen is the physicality that Bell Chase is going to play with, and just talking the last couple of days of practice that we have to match the energy, match the intensity, and match their physicality just to give us a shot.
Understandable, and I tell you, man, Bell Chase is a very physical team, but y'all are physical as
Hmm.
well and everything. And I know you expect to really fly out the ball and everything. Coach Myers gives a lot of respect to your program, but knowing that your team is very athletic and can fly to the ball, what do y'all expect to hopefully offensively to try to get a jump on the scoreboard, because this is a very interesting ball control
Yeah,
offense that
yeah.
you're going against.
So like in the coaches meeting, that was the first thing that offensive coordinator Coach Spain said. He came with me from Peabody, been with me my whole extent as a head coach. He's been my OC. That's the first thing he said. He was like, "Man, if we could get up on these guys, 14-0, the way they run their offense, it's going to be hard to fight back because they so ball control, clock dominant, you know." So, but defensively, man, we got to just win on first down and get out the field on third down.
Let's talk about
Hmm.
your players that have been really key this year. Can you um, give us two to three defensive, offensive, and defensive players that has been really leading the way for the Tigers this season?
Offensively, man, shout out to Colin Rito, man, junior, first year playing quarterback. First year playing quarterback probably since Pee Wee football. Talk to him when I came in, like, he's the starting point guard on the basketball team, and I just asked him, "Hey, look, man, come quarterback the offense. That's all I need you to do." He's been doing a wonderful job, man. Sometimes you got to take the bumps and bruises from him not being a quarterback of the past. So it's just, we go in there and we just do what we could do. Put the offense around his skill sets and we go flying around, try to score some points. Then you got the Jalen Owens, um, receiver, running back type guy. Um, he make plays on the offensive side of the ball, man. He gonna find a way to catch the ball. He gonna find a way to get in the end zone. Man. He just got a knack for the zone. And big Shane Broussard, man, one of my better linemen, man. Big 55, man. He do a wonderful job holding anchoring the edge and getting the push, man. So them three guys on offense. And then on the defensive side of the ball, Javen Hill, he's a sophomore. Um, Diamond in the rough, man. He stuck out in the JV game and I plugged him in that defensive end and he been holding it down since then. You have my son Harry Coleman at the cornerback position. Um, I wouldn't tell him he was a lockdown corner, but he has been doing a wonderful job for us, holding one side of the field down. And little twin, Brandon Grandigo. He does everything that you ask him to do, man. He flies around, he make plays, he communicate with the defense. Um, I would say he's the leader of the defense. You know what I'm saying?
That's huge right there. And I tell you, I know, being on the road, you're just used to it and everything. You play a lot of road games. It prepares
Mm-hmm.
you for anything else. I think y'all was on the road round one, right?
We was on the road round
Am I
one,
right?
yes, sir.
Yes, yes. How you guys are preparing, especially going on the road this week, and also, is a good bit of your fan base coming? Because I know there's always a good following with
Yes.
Opelousas.
Take it back last week. I wasn't expecting the big crowd that we brought. So and all week they've been coming to the school. Coach, we coming to the game. So that's big for the kids knowing that their support system will be in the stands. But the travel, man, it started in the beginning of the season. The stadium wasn't ready, so we had to switch most of our games to on the road. So the beginning part of the season prepared us for what's to come on the travel. You know what I'm saying? We travel well. I'm saying we disciplined with that. They know I don't play the cell phones on the road. So, man, you know, it's a thing we do, man. We travel real well. And I love being on the road. I like being a road warrior. I was a wrestling fan. That was my favorite wrestling group.
That's great, man. We're kind of lockstep on that one, man. The Road Warriors are awesome, and sometimes it's good to be on the road and
Hmm.
everything else. And Opelousas is looking to get their first state quarterfinal berth in 2
Hmm.
years. Coach, what it would mean to your team if you guys get it done and pull off the stunner up in Bell Chase on Friday
It
night?
will mean a lot to the kids. It will mean a lot to the community. It will mean a lot to the school. It will mean a lot for me. Like I said, my son, he's a senior, so I don't want the season to end.
Very much understandable. It is going to be a full quarter war
Hmm.
on Friday night. Opelousas against Bell Chase. We'll have countdown to kickoff at 6:45, and then kickoff at 7 o'clock on JB the Sports Guys YouTube page. And we're gonna have a really good game Friday night in Division 2 non-select. Tune in for that one tonight. The Hash It Out show. Tune in 7 p.m. on the JB Sports Guy YouTube page and all social media platforms. We will review week number 1 of the LHSA playoffs and previewing into week number 2 in other Louisiana sports news. And we got a lot to talk about tonight on the show. Coach Harry Coleman, thank you so much for joining us on this Hash It Out Show, Coach's Edition. Thank you for so much. Appreciate it. And we wish you guys the best of luck, not just the rest of the season, but against Bell Chase